Hello, Smugheads. I'm Ben Gilman, and welcome back to Smug Mode, a Red Dwarf podcast where we discuss episode by episode the cult sci-fi comedy classic Red Dwarf. I'm joined as always by Tom Hill.
Hello.
Troy Simon.
Yes, sir.
And Dan Rudge.
Hi, reporting.
Hello. I can hear you nice and clearly. And today we're assembled to talk about Series 2, Episode 3, Thanks to Their Memory. Smug Mode is now engaged. So this one is another banger. So I'm just going to quickly go over the plot. The Red Dwarf crew, we open up. They wake up 4 days after celebrating the anniversary of Rimmer's death. They need to find they've got no memories of the previous 4 days. But when they find the black box on the moon, they learn Lister gave Rimmer his memories of former girlfriend Lisa Yates as a birthday present. So it's like a jigsaw puzzle, this one. This is like everyone's really forgotten, and it's like a broken jigsaw. What do you think of this one?
It was an okay episode. It started off kind of crazy. I was like, "What's this random party happening? What the hell's going on?" But, but obviously, it starts to like kind of level itself out throughout the episode because people lose their memories and stuff like that. So it's a decent episode. It wasn't one of the best, but it was decent.
Okay.
What do you think?
I like it and I don't like it at the same time.
Yeah, it's like a love and hate kind of thing with me. It's weird.
There are some really great moments in this episode.
Mm.
I mean, I love the fact that they're trying to drive drunk back to Red Dwarf in that little blue midget.
Show me the way
to go. I'm tired and I want to go to bed. I a little think about an hour ago to celebrate Rimmer's dead. Just.
I've sung that so many times. Show me the way to go home.
Yeah, I absolutely. That's one of my favourite moments in the whole series is them doing that.
I love how they drink driving the Starbug. This is the first time we actually see Starbug.
No, that's blue. That's not Starbug. That's Blue Midget.
Blue Midget. Sorry, I've written it on my notes here. I am so sorry. Yeah, this is the first time we see Blue Midget. You are correct.
That's because it didn't exist when they did the first series. It's because they wanted to expand what they could do. Yeah. They realised that being on the ship all the time was not going to give them enough story scope.
Mm-hmm.
So they created Blue Midget to give themselves a way that the guys could leave the ship.
Mm-hmm.
Basically.
So there's a lot of things to go on. This is a weird episode. I mean, at the end of the episode, Lister is finishing a Red Dwarf puzzle. Like, I didn't know that the ship could do merchandise for its staff. That's weird. That's a bit of a weird one. But we do see Rimmer is shown nice kindness by Lister. I was a bit sorry for him because of the lack of sex. So he decides to give him some of his memories, which gives this is an okay episode, but you kind of got the funny visual of it. Sounds like Rimmer's thinking that this is cheating, that draws an affair at the same time, which is very funny. Also, it's got the great visual of Chris Barry dressed up. It's like a horror movie, dressed up really wrongly, like Timmy Mallet. It's got a Timmy Mallet vibe going on. It's a bit weird.
Dressed as Lister smoking a cigarette.
Yeah, it's like Timmy Mallet has gone wrong somewhere. I enjoyed that aspect.
In other words, he's now Timmy Mallet as Timmy Mallet is today, which is just...
Yeah. What about you, Dan? You want to throw some in?
I just, the beginning of this, the bit where we're actually starting off that leads to all this, the exposition where Rimmer's like, do you want to know? And it's just like, no, I fucking don't. You don't want to fucking tell me either. You know what's going to happen? You're going to wake up tomorrow morning, you're going to remember this, and you're going to put your face in your mouth and make a noise.
Oh, man! Oh, God, I love it.
That bit just, that got me so much, because, that's the other thing. What's his name? Rimmer, the actor for Rimmer.
Yeah. Chris Barry.
Chris Barry. Yeah, I went to the same school as him.
Oh,
Different
Yeah.
times, right?
Huh?
Oh, right. So he graduated way before you, right?
Yeah, way before me.
Okay.
about to say, I was like, what's been getting at you?
Because I don't know if you're 50 or whatever.
He's
I
like,
don't know.
the most
Couldn't
famous
get you.
graduate of my school, basically.
Yeah.
You should call it Smeghead Academy. Judas Academy.
It wasn't. It was called Methody. So
Methody.
yeah.
Okay. Did you get to wear a H on the school badge?
H on the school badge.
And the theme tune should be He's Rimmer, he's a la 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 Rimmer, Rimmer. You know that song from season 7.
Donald, the Rimmer.
It wasn't far off.
Would-
I'll be honest with you. It wasn't far off.
It was
They
far
knew,
off.
they knew what they were doing.
A remix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
The Rimmer mix to ignition.
The river mixed to ignition.
Ba-dum.
Dumplings bounce out the kitchen.
And we have to write that song.
Dumplings bounce out the kitchen.
You need to write that song. It could be our new.
Do it.
Oh God.
I'm ready for it. I'm ready.
Right. We've got a lot to get on with. So there is a good bit, though. Talking of Rimmer, there's that great argument where once again Rimmer goes to. They're trying to figure out how it's happened, where they've lost their memory. Rimmer once again goes for aliens, and then you get this back and forth with Lister and Kat going, "They broke my leg, this leg, this." It's just hilarious, and it goes on for like 2 minutes, and it's a lot. I'm not quoting the whole thing, and they did a jigsaw, and Holly's like,
And they finished a jigsaw.
by breaking legs. But there is one bit where Rimmer goes, "Things are alien. Maybe this is the way to communicate." Cat goes by breaking legs and doing jigsaws.
Oh my
He
God.
tries to communicate. Breaking one leg is like hurts like hell. Hell. They do below the knee. Low. Hello. It's just
He's broken
so
two of them. Hello, two.
And then
Jigsaw
Cat
must be
just
you.
Cat hits the great line of, "I wouldn't like to be around when one of these suckers is making a speech." Just made me cry.
I think one of my favourite moments in this episode is, when they get back to the ship and they're utterly pissed. And they're sitting around and Lister says, "You know what I want?" And Rimmer responds with a big fat woman with thighs the size of a hip.
Yeah.
Very descriptive.
Thighs. Like that's some BBWs. Yeah.
And the triple egg butty with chili sauce and chutney.
Oh God.
So how does Rimmer get drunk? How does this work? Because he's a hologram.
The same way that he eats. He's a. Remember in series 1, he requests that Holly gives him a vodka, doesn't he? Or triple gin with ice and lemon, or whatever it was.
Okay, fine. But he does look like a stripper chained up on the moon. His dance
in the cage.
Chris Barry's drunk dancing is amazing, by the way.
That was good though. I'm gonna lie.
He said
there is actually a whole deleted scene of the cat taking the piss out of that dancing.
Oh damn it! I gotta watch that.
That is dad dancing. Too many drinks at a wedding dance.
The arms up, elbows out. Cage dancing. Oh, God.
What is a bum cake and what is a shake and vac? Those are two things I don't know. A bum cake and a shake and vac. These are brought up in the episode.
Shake and vac was a thing for helping with cleaning.
Yeah.
Used to be an advert. You use the shake and vac and put the freshness back. It was the advert from like the mid-80s.
Yep.
That I still remember randomly.
A weird jerky dance that they made you do because they were trying to make it a USP, a unique selling point.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Shake up back. God, the 80s advert show. Oh my days.
The bum cake. Sorry, a bum cake. It's not what it is. It's nothing. Because bum cake is nothing. It's because they're talking about the cake Rimmer made. Lister baked a cake because we know he's got baking skills because of we saw last season he was trying to get promoted above Rimmer. Baked a cake in the shape of a spanner because Holly was Rimmer is a technician, and there's that great line where Holly was like, if he was a postman, you would have baked in the shape of an envelope, yeah? And Holly just comes out with the great, it's like he's not a gynecologist, so I've put bum cake. That's what I would love to have a bum or a cake.
Plum cake.
Right.
Oh my gosh.
Glad we cleared that up.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm thinking. Like that.
Sorry, sometimes I write notes and then I look at the quotes and the best bits, and I kind of talk to you guys. It's like, oh yeah, that's what happened. Sorry, I jumped ahead. There is also a good line from Kat. I just remembered this because they're going to put the memories into. Lister's going to put his memories into Rimmer, his brain, and like he explains to Kat, this is the hologram simulation suite. And the Cat just comes up with, "Have we come to blow this room up?" I mean, Cat really hates him.
Oh my.
It's just a good line. Anyone else got anything else?
I like the bit where Rimmer describes himself as a total smeghead despised by everyone except the ship's parrot, and that's only because we haven't got one.
And I really want a parrot now.
Yeah, I've got one little bone to pick with this, and it's a bone that will come up again in, I think, season 6. So
is it the fact that Rimmer, is it the fact that when Rimmer is lying on his bunk bed, you can see a Harrods label is visible in the back of his thigh?
That is not the point I was going to make. I'd never noticed that.
I paid attention to that.
But there's a point where when Rimmer realizes that Lister gave him his memories, he says, "That's why I had my appendix out twice." Fair enough. But in season 6, Lister has appendicitis because Legion takes his appendix out for him.
Yeah.
How the hell does he have 3 appendixes?
Oh my god.
So it's a minor bugbear. It's just one of those things.
I've also got one. There's a community problem because do you remember in Maroons he said he lost his virginity in cadet school to a girl named Sandra. So here Rimmer confesses he's only made love once to Yvonne Magruder, but later, because obviously this is a later season in Maroon when they're stuck on Starbug, he tells Lister, "Oh, this is a future one. He lost his virginity to cadet school to a girl named Sandra." So it's that fluid community comedy thing where they don't have to be held to community. I've just future spoiled. Oh, sorry, I've jumped the gun then. Ignore me.
No, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Completely jumped that one. I've just realised it's a way away.
Yeah, I jumped to season 6, so you know what? There's nothing wrong.
Yeah, 7 and 8. We jumped to.
We're all over the place.
Nobles on this podcast.
Spoilers if you didn't realise there was a season 4 and a season 6 to this.
Yeah, exactly. As I was thinking, yeah, spoilers.
Parallels. This is very similar to a couple of years later. Star Trek: Next Generation does an episode called Clues.
Oh yes.
Yeah, so Troy knows what I'm talking about.
I'm a Star Trek guy as well. That's why.
Discover that they're missing time and set about rediscovering their memories.
So basically, they stole the Red Dwarf plot.
Basically.
Oh, they did. They did. It's so obvious.
Come on, it's a trope.
It is a trope.
No, there's tropes, and then that Star Trek episode was basically a verbatim without the funny.
Yeah, literally they copied like literally beat for beat.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, do you notice that they dropped the gravestone? Lister and Kat dropped the gravestone on their left leg, but for some reason, Kat's wearing a cast on his right leg. See, I nitpick. I'm a nitpicky boy.
Yeah, I saw that as well. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah.
I was like, huh? I clocked that as well.
Do you notice, by the way, that Lister above his bunk? I don't know. I've missed this recently. There's always a letter. There's a word above Lister's bunk.
What does it say? Because literally, I've always seen it as well, but I've never actually.
This one is drunk, and I have noticed as we go into the other episodes, it keeps changing every episode.
Yeah, it changes.
So it's drunk this time. I think maybe I should go back and record all the other ones. I don't know if it's a season 2 thing, but sometimes you notice things.
I think it's happened at the end of season 1. Though. I think I saw it, but a little bit of it. I think it was season 1 as well. I think.
And Lister's socks have managed to get a refund from Odory to people. That's one of the lists, because we know how smelly his socks are, setting off fire alarms and. God, can you
never mind the big orange boots?
Yeah, the big orange boots. What's up, Ben? What's up?
No. I'm waiting for you guys to jump in.
Well, I would like to point out one thing about this episode.
Go on.
The observation pod is
It's
back.
it's a personal observation. It's a personal feeling about it. But this episode for me, by the end of it, turned into a bit of a damp squib.
It kind of ends anticlimactically, doesn't it? It doesn't end with a big gag. It just kind of
Just
farts
ends.
away at the end. Yeah. It's
Like I'd almost say that it was product placement that it ends with.
Well, the him finishing the jigsaw.
Yeah.
Why are jigsaw bitches?
By a jigsaw.
Like why though?
It was weird. It was just like, even though I saw it, I was like, it just ends. I was like, huh? Is there anything more to it? The stuff just gets solved. Which is weird.
It's one of those ones where like they're still learning how to switch it up whenever they're under the effect of other things.
Yeah.
Like they do this better with like Crichton's birthday, and they do it better with whenever Rimmer is under the effects and going crazy from that virus.
Oh yeah.
Like they do it better there. They also do it better in Better Than Life. Here it sort of falls off a little bit because it's all this like, oh, you cheated on me with this, you cheated on her with me, and and it's all, oh no, it's nothing. Oh, I'm devastated.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know.
like too fast. Yeah, it was like mood to mood to mood. It was like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say it's one of the weaker ones in this series.
Yeah, for me.
But that's a high bar. It's still very funny. That's the big thing about this show. I would rank this second from bottom so far of what we've watched of Red Dwarf, at that just above the cat episode in terms of it's just one above. Yeah, for me. Observation pod is back though. I tried to make a joke, but Dan just kept going. Good man. Sometimes you've got to ignore me. Observation pod's back. That weird top of the thing where they talk with the big dog. So I don't think we see it again, do we? No, we do see this again regularly. I swear.
You see it in
Dave series.
Better Than Life.
Yeah.
And in this one, I don't remember them using it in any others. Yeah. They might do in the final episode of this series, maybe.
Yeah.
I can't remember, but I think they might do, but I can't remember for sure.
Yeah.
I want to call out Lister and Rimmer, for one thing, because they, Lisa almost gets headlocked into the floor like a running bulldog. They literally have her in a headlock like it's a wrestling match.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's a bit of roughhousing, bro. That's a woman. Like, come on now, be a man. Don't be a. It's really. The actress looks like she's like, whoa, okay, method acting, okay. They like really sink it in.
The way Rimmer just turned into the Lister made me laugh, man. The way he was wearing his shirt, bright shirt, and everything, I was cracking up.
It's Timmy Mallet, I'm telling you.
I was dying.
Oh no.
Him trying to be a stoner made me laugh.
I mean, the problem with this is there's not a lot to say, really, is there?
There's not much to say, really. When you think about it, if you break it down bit by bit.
Yeah, breaking it down, there isn't much in terms of quotes. It's not as quotable as some of the other episodes.
We've already hit some. We've already hit the best ones, really.
Yeah.
It's basically most of them just being depressed.
I've got a couple more notes, but they're not really great. The circle things are back. Dan, I love, in the background of shots they have on the walls, these circle things, multicolored circle things.
Mm-hmm.
And we're trying to figure out what they are. I love them. They're all cheap, tacky. I love them. They're back.
Fair.
Okay.
I don't know what they are either.
I don't know.
The cat, I just want to bring the cat up because his multicolored suit that is on the bed is beautiful. He looks like something that a drag race contestant would wear.
Oh, jeez, I knew it was coming.
He wears it as well in a couple of episodes. That thing goes on him soon. And I put it on the notes. Can't remember which episode because we record these in blocks. People, sorry for spoiling the illusion. We have lives, and I was really excited.
Hang on, you guys have lives?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got that. Yeah.
We're just voices on the internet, bro. Matrix. Cat's multicolored suit is beautiful because I'm a big fan of the cat's girlish fashion, and also he comes up wearing curlers, looking like a Coronation Street character or Doc Cotton from EastEnders.
Wow, Coronation Street. Wow.
It's that weird juxtaposition between sometimes he's doing things that just a cat would do. And sometimes it's like, okay, this is the humanoid evolution and taking almost cultural appropriation of human things. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
before the word was ever a thing, before cultural appropriation was ever even something, people went, "Oh yes, this is a word and a term. This is the method by which you sort of mix up between there's a cat but being played by a human." And I'd say it's one of my favorite characters in any series ever.
He's just quotable.
Yeah.
But this is a strong comedy. Even when we get to Dave, I can't wait to get to Dave. Because I've purposely not watched season 11, 12 and Promised Land that much. I've stayed away from it because I know we're doing a podcast. So it's going to be, I've seen episode 9 and 10, but I've not watched 11, 12 and Promised Land. So I'm looking forward to getting to that. And I've heard that they're just as good as 10.
Yeah.
Because 9 was, we'll get to 9. 9
wasn't a proper series.
9 is weird without an audience, and I think I need to rewatch it to gauge it. I think it's funny. If I had an audience, I think I would like it better, but we'll get to it. I don't think the Coronation Street jokes are funny, but we'll get to Back to Earth one day. Because God, we need to talk about that thing. But yeah, okay. So that's it then. I've got nothing else. What do you guys? So you guys are thinking it's the worst one of season 2 by far, right?
No.
Oh,
there's nothing's worse one by far in season 2. Season 2
but
is good.
It
has lovely. It's lovely. It's just that whenever we come to discuss it, this one is a bit of a damp squib.
This is the weakest one at the moment.
I think the weakest one for now.
I don't agree. I think we're going to get to the weakest one soon.
Oh, don't tell us. Don't tell us. Oh yeah, good news.
But it's just a personal opinion.
Okay.
I'm looking at the next two. Hold on. Maybe the next one. Okay.
Yeah.
The other two are bangers. I will fight all 3 of you over the internet now on Tekken to punch you in the face.
Seeing as I've already told you that Queeg is my favourite episode.
It's virtual violence. It's fine. Beat 'em ups are fine.
Yes. Well, if you weren't aware of this, Dan, Ben is a Buddhist, but you wouldn't know it, would you?
No, you wouldn't. But anyway, let's keep my personal life up. Right, so that's goodbye from me.
Bye from me.
Bye from me.
And so on.
And it gets worse next week, guys. Smeg off, you Smeg.
Yeah, next week we've got the illusion back.
Smeg off, you Smeggers.